meow.
TV shows on the go. TV shows on the go. It's GBA Video. Game Boy Advance Video.
Now Game Boy Advance plays more than games. It's got TV shows, too.
Welcome to Nintendo Unleashed. This is BlazKick's weekly Nintendo podcast. This is episode 81. That's 9 squared, folks. Today we've got not that many topics for you, but we're going to pour our life, our full energy about it, and our blood, sweat, and tears, all that good stuff. Give you the most exciting episode your eardrums have ever absorbed. Now, we're going to, here with me today, I have my friend Armando.
Hi. Happy National Dog Day.
Yeah, that's right. Hashtag Dog Day. Even Nintendo posted one with their new dog, Waluigi. Connor, hello?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. So now that we've introduced the casting and crew for this week's episode of BlazKick's weekly Nintendo podcast, we're going to dive right into some of our favorite things. We're going to talk about the Olympics, talk about Shin'en, the Nindies Summer Jam.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the Olympics on our Nintendo podcast.
Yep. And who's your favorite Nintendo character? That's our question for the week. And we've got a poll, so stay tuned. We've got good plugs this week, especially good plugs, I think. And we're going to dive right into what have we been playing, folks. Connor, I'm going to let you start.
Okay, first off, I just want to say best intro.
Thanks, dude.
You're welcome. But anyway, I played Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Still playing that dank game.
We should play the multiplayer.
Oh, you'll probably
It's good.
beat me.
I mean, I haven't played in a long time, so I don't know about that. You have those fresh ghost hunting skills, you know?
Yeah, I'm a Ghostbuster.
Oh yes.
I want to say Pokemon Uranium, but like, I think it's Route 12. I haven't found anyone else having this issue, so I don't know how to solve it. But sometimes when getting in a trainer battle, the game just crashes, and like it's completely random. Sometimes a specific trainer will do it, and sometimes they won't. So I have no idea, and it's just getting kind of frustrating. So
You think it will get patched?
I would just quit.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't really want to keep playing because Uranium's also kind of made so like you have to fight all the trainers or you're gonna get extremely underleveled because it's like supposed to be hard. I have fought all the trainers and I'm still like just barely at levels of their Pokemon. So if I have to skip trainers, because most of them are optional, but if I have to skip them, then that's just like more grinding I'll end up having to do. So yeah, hopefully it gets patched.
Man, oh man, I hope so. Now, here's the thing. Do you think they would be legally allowed to release a patch? No?
They have done a patch since it was taken down. They
then
got a takedown, not a cease and desist, so they can keep working on it. They just can't officially host download links for it.
I see. Now that's a good loophole.
Yeah. So, and I also played Love Live, that dank game.
I could have called that one.
Oh, yeah, very predictable. And that's it.
Cool. Well, thank you for letting me know. And you, Arms?
I guess just Pokemon X still.
Sick. Now, how many hours have you pumped in? How many hours have you pumped in recently?
About like 2. I haven't been able to play a lot.
Oh, you've been busy. Okay.
I started school again, so.
Righto. I start in just a few days.
Yeah, so yeah, I bet you're so happy about that.
Oh yes, dude. I can't wait to have no free time.
Yeah.
My backlog is just going to expand at a scary rate. Any other games this week or just Pokemon X?
Just Pokemon X.
Wait. Well, for me, I've been playing a couple things. So, first, I played Zero Time Dilemma, and I beat it. Woo! The ending, I thought there was some crazy stuff going on. So I loved that. I am so loving this series, even though I'm done. So excited for the remake of 999. And I've been posting so many memes and doing so many like, I found there's like a fan base on Twitter for Zero Escape, and they just do tons of meme posts, and I followed a ton of them. I made a good mashup of one of the characters in Pepsi Man, so that was my contribution so far to the community. There's a bunch of really funny memes, but I can't talk about them because that will spoil the entire series. So yeah, I'm not going to even mention those. But I finished that. That was a really fun series. Arms will play it eventually when the remake comes out. I think you'll enjoy it more that way. Also, I've been playing Kirby Robobot. Did you see that Robobot? So, this game's great. I got it back when it came out, but I didn't really have a lot of time to play it just because I was playing Zero Escape, and now I'm on World 4. I think there's 6 worlds. I'm not positive though, either 5 or 6. So it's going really well. My favorite power-up is Poison. Connor, do you have this game?
Yeah.
Do you like the Poison as much as I do? It's so good.
Poison. Yeah, I think that was good. I haven't played it since I beat it just after launch. I think Poison was pretty fun.
Yeah, I like
Doctor
Poison.
was probably my favorite new one though.
Which one?
Doctor.
Ah, interesting. I haven't done the Doctor that much. I'm not a big fan of the Circus Clown, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
A lot of people like the Mirror, and I actually don't like it that much.
Was it
personally.
Mirror in Triple Deluxe?
I think so. So it's not new, but just in terms of
Okay.
in general. What other new? I know Archer's not new, but I still love Archer.
There's
Is the jet plane thing new?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
and I guess Smash Kirby, but you
Right.
need the amiibo for that.
Well,
Any Kirby, like pink puffball specific Kirby
Yeah.
amiibo.
So that game's really good. I've yet to play the 3D Kirby 3D Rumble or whatever, but I'm gonna do it when I'm done. And it's good. I really like it. Some of the code cubes are actually pretty challenging, so that's always fun.
Yeah.
So I also played. My thumb really hurts. I played so many video games that my hand started hurting, which is not good at all. Mostly my thumb. I really don't like it. So I've been asking everyone for stretches. Connor even sent me some. That was real nice. I've been doing stretches all my free time while I watch YouTube videos, and yet the pain persists. However, it's not terrible. It's just rather annoying, and I feel like my hand's gonna deteriorate. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen. So we're keeping up stretches every day. And hey, if you're listening and you've got any good stretches to make the hand less sore and just feeling bad, please leave them in the comment section below or tweet them at me at Dashy007. So that's it for what I'm playing this week. However, what I've yet to do is talk about the Nintendo downloads, and boy, is it a doozy this week. On the Wii U shop, we have a title called Shadow Archer, but more importantly, you should know about Super Mario 64 DS, which is a $10 release. Of course, it's the DS version of the beloved classic Super Mario 64, this time with not as good controls and a run button.
And new levels.
Oh, that's true.
And redone.
And Yoshi.
And
You played that
Wario
little
and
boy at the
Luigi.
beginning. Yep. And well, the multiplayer is so good, it's a shame you're not going to be able to play it. But, I mean, I guess you can play those touch mini games. You just can't play the fun Star Arena mode thing.
Is Mario 64 on the Wii U Virtual Console?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so which one would you get? DS or 64?
I think they're actually the same price.
I would say it depends. Like, if you've played the original 64 a ton and want something slightly different, the 64 DS controls, while awkward, I wouldn't say are game ruining.
Yeah, and it's
playable with them.
It's definitely better with the analog stick, than with the D-pad.
Yeah.
Yes, version.
So, and there's I think 3 new areas, as well as some areas have new stars. Some stars were completely just ditched for new concepts and stuff. So I'd say if you've played a ton of the original, go for DS.
Right. But if you want just more of the original, then just...
Yeah.
Plus, if you want to play as everyone's favorite garlic boy, Wario, you can't do that in the original game. So.
Exactly.
And plus, you can relegate the absolutely useless touchscreen just to the gamepad, so you don't have to worry about it. That's good. It just shows a map, so unless you really need a map, then you should be set. And also on the Wii U eShop, well, there's not really anything else on the Wii U eShop, but there's a lot on the 3DS, specifically the new 3DS. First, we have The Legend of Kusakari, which is a grass-cutting simulator.
Whoa.
I think that it sounds pretty cool.
A grass-cutting simulator, and it's called The Legend of something.
Yeah, well, it's with a sword.
That's got to be intentional.
Oh, yeah, totally. It's not, yeah, they're not trying to be subtle.
Do you find money in the grass?
I don't know, but I've actually heard that it's very good. So I'm actually gonna check that as $5. If you really enjoy the grass cutting aspect of The Legend of Zelda games, it might
My
be for
favorite
you.
part.
Yeah. There's also Pixel Paint, in which you can paint using pixels. It's been on the Wii U for a while, and you can share it on Miiverse. And Japanese Rail Sim 3D monorail trip to Okinawa for $20.
My second favorite.
So so if you love monorail simulators, that's maybe just for you. On the new
genre.
3DS, huh?
That's the best genre.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've had so many of those, such as the one that was what was that? What was that one that was that licensed old train company?
Oh yeah.
What was that?
It was
toy
something.
train
Something.
like something on the rails. Oh gosh, what was that?
You can probably find it.
All right, well, here, how about? Do you guys know which Street Fighter games came to the Virtual Console this week?
Nope.
Well, I'm just gonna read those. So we have Street Fighter Alpha 2, which is a $7.19 release from Capcom. Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Hyper Fighting, and Super Street Fighter 2: The New Challengers. If I were you, I'd pick up Super Street Fighter 2: The New Challengers, just because it has the most fighters for you to mess around with. These are some great releases. Now, you guys have some favorite. Do you guys want to share who's your favorite top 3 Street Fighter characters, even if you've never played it, like they're just that you're familiar with?
Let's see. Familiar with? We have Blanca, Guile, Ken, Ryu.
Okay, I'm done stalling. Lionel Trains on track for Oh wait, that's the DS game. Oh, the 3DS game.
Rip.
I was stalling so I could find it, but I don't think it's gonna happen. You guys keep going.
Cammy.
Yeah, Cammy.
Yeah, she's good. The electric boy. Yeah, Chun-Li's there. What's the electric boy's name? Zonka or something?
M. Bison.
No, there's a dude like the green guy. Who's like.
Isn't that Blanca?
Yeah, Blanca. There you go. I said it was Zonka. That's not quite accurate.
Then M. Bison.
Oh, Lionel City Builder 3D Rise of the Rails.
Balrog.
Balrog?
Yeah, there's someone who Balrog.
Best.
Guys, it's called Lionel City Builder 3DS Rise of the Rails. So now that that's resolved, we can move on from this obvious ruse. And I can tell you that there are a demo on the 3DS eShop for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, and I might just plug a video for that later in which I played it and reacted to it in some funny ways.
Whoa.
It's just over 20 minutes. So anyway, moving on from our Nintendo downloads, this is sort of pretty related, but there's a thing called...
Wait, you missed a dank download.
Oh, did I?
Nintendo Land.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Nintendo Land is back on the eShop. It's back.
Pick of the week.
After I don't know, dude. Well, it's technically not on here. After a long hiatus, it is back as a $30 release. I really think it should be $20, but hey, nevertheless, it's back.
Why was it even taken off?
I don't know, really. It's really bizarre occurrence. I mean, isn't like Wii Party U or something not on there?
It is.
It is?
Yeah, it's on there.
Okay, I remember like at launch it wasn't, right?
Oh,
so,
it was.
Amiibo Festival's not.
That's the one that's not. Yeah.
Okay, no, but I swear Wii Party U was not on the eShop.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, no, but
you had the option of getting the physical copy and getting that stand for the gamepad, or you could just download it.
Wait, hold on. I don't know, dude. I'm pretty confident. Hold on, I'm pretty confident.
Google Senpai is our new guest.
Yeah, we've had 2 major searches this time. Now, unfortunately, I can't uncover anything because that's... Well, yes, here's from NintendoWorldReport.com. Wii Party will not be available on the Wii eShop when it releases on October 25th, as confirmed by a Nintendo of Canada representative. The retail bundle, which
Nintendo of Canada has been
the only way to get the game, at least for the foreseeable future. However, they did eventually add it.
Nintendo Canada's been known for their top quality reports.
You can buy it for $40 and get 40 My Nintendo coins.
Oh.
That's a true fact.
Yeah. Let's do it.
However, they'll expire in 6 months, and you're not going to be able to get anything good with them, so don't really expect anything good from them. Unless they add new rewards on September 1st. I'm remaining hopeful. If not, I'm quitting my Nintendo. Anyway,
I already did, so...
Ooh!
Yeah.
Except when they hopefully actually have achievements. Anyway, another thing. The Nintendo Select we talked about a while ago, yeah, they're out now. I'm just going to do a quick rundown of the games available. Very quick. Animal Crossing New Leaf, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Tomodachi Life, Nintendo Dogs and Cats, Golden Retriever, and New Friends. And now on the 3DS side... Wait, that is 3DS. Now, continuing on the 3DS side of things, LEGO City Undercover, The Chase Begins. Wait, it's all jumbled up. Forget I said 3DS. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD, Nintendo Land, Nintendo Land, and LEGO City Undercover. These and more are available for $20 for you on the Nintendo eShop and in stores.
Wait, why is Nintendo Land 30 on the eShop?
Yeah, I don't think that's actually a Nintendo Select. I think that's a fault on Nintendo Life's part, which is where I'm reading this from.
No, it was in the video that Nintendo uploaded.
Then maybe it is 20. I don't know, really. It's got to be 20. It's got to be. Okay, that's the only one that we're not sure about, but all the others I can guarantee with utmost certainty are 20. Now these are some good deals, so be sure to pop on the eShop and check them out if you don't own them yet. Especially we just mentioned Dark Moon.
And Lego City Undercover, not 3DS.
Not
And
version.
Wind
games,
Waker.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
and Wind
yeah.
Waker.
Yeah, really check them all out. And New Leaf, yeah.
There's some pretty good games here.
Yep, I agree. Now, that's about it.
Yeah, you could buy Nintendo Land digitally for $20. So
Okay. Well, there you go. So yes, it really is a good game. Do check it out if you have a lot of friends.
what have you done?
Local.
Local, exactly. The local is sublime. There's no online though. You're warned.
Mm.
Okay, now quickly, I want to go through the Nindy Summer Jam before we get into our real meaty topics. The Nindy Summer Jam is spotlighting hot digital releases using a special introductory pricing during the launch week of 10% off. Using the hashtag Nindy Summer Jam, you can purchase titles like Axiom Verge on September 1st, Jotun Valhalla Edition on September 8th, Noith Love Devolution on September 15th, Severed from Drinkbox Games on September 22nd, and Gunvolt 2 on the 29th. These are all some great games, really. Axiom Verge, in particular, is just a fantastic Metroidvania type game. You guys think you'll be picking any of these up?
Maybe Severed.
Yeah, maybe I'll probably get Severed on Vita though. So.
I'm planning Axiom Verge and Severed, probably both on Wii U. I mean, my concern with the 3DS version of Severed is that just it might not run as well or have as much graphical fidelity, obviously, because it's a
I would get on
HD,
Wii U.
it's an HD game on the 3DS. So I'll probably check them both out. I know Axiom Verge is fantastic. I love me some Nindies, especially in the summer. And I found out this I didn't know, but Shantae Half Genie Hero, I think it says coming out in October, which that's good. I'm looking forward to that game as well.
Did you back it?
Huh? I did not.
Back it?
The only game I've ever backed is Hex Heroes.
Right.
Yeah, that didn't come out yet. Hope it does someday.
Mighty number 9. Okay.
Oh,
How
rough.
that turned out.
That's rough. Yeah. Okay, now here's the deal. That's all for the Nindy Summer Jams. However, would you fellas like to tell me all about Shin'en's next game? Do you have any hot scoops, or we know? I think we know very little about this.
Well, I mean, it's not really a scoop, but apparently their next game, while they can't talk about it, they really enjoyed working with Nintendo for Fast Racing Neo, so they'll probably be putting their next game on a Nintendo console. Currently unknown, however, I would say probably NX.
F-Zero.
Unless-
They're gonna be working on F-Zero.
Oh yeah, they're working on F-Zero.
That'll be great though.
I mean, that'd be
They
fantastic.
basically made F-Zero. Nintendo
Exactly.
might as well just let them use the name.
Mm-hmm. And Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. He's gonna be there.
Mhm.
Now, here's the deal. I'm pretty excited. These guys are some good devs. And if nothing else, they make games with some lovely graphics that really showcase the hardware. Fast Racing Neo is a beautiful game. So is Nano Assault Neo, also on Wii U. And the 3DS version of Nano Assault. Just really pushing the hardware to its limits, really making some just crisp, clean, colorful games. Now, as for what they'll put on NX, I would personally like another Fast Racing because I love Neo. I mean, I would also be fine with another Nano Assault, really. Either one of those, they're both very good. For those who haven't played Nano Assault, it's like a twin-stick shooter, basically. Very similar to... I'm trying to think of the PlayStation game that's a twin-stick.
No, what's it called? It was like one of the first PS Plus games.
What? Stardust?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Super Stardust. So very similar vibe. And again, I hope it's either one of those. I mean, I would personally prefer Fast Racing. I just think it's more exciting. I think, especially if they brand it as F-Zero, like a lot of people would really get into that. They would have to make some tweaks to the formula to make it more like F-Zero, probably. But I'm happy either way. I mean, they make some good stuff. And, like we said, based on the fact they said it's on a Nintendo console and they didn't specify Wii U, well, it's pretty likely that it's NX. I mean, I doubt anyone should be starting Wii U production around now because it's most likely on its way out the door, so, either 3DS or NX, but most likely NX because that's the next big thing, hopefully.
Hype.
Mm-hmm. In drip feed news, Nintendo, well, not just Nintendo of America, but all the Nintendo Twitter accounts, or at least also like the UK one. Has the Canada one been doing this con? Do you know?
I didn't even know this was going on.
So,
I can check.
but yeah, hopefully the Nintendo Canada can as well. Nintendo has been posting like clips of Breath of the Wild, which are anywhere from 60 to 90 minutes. Now
Yes,
it's areas.
they did post it 7 hours ago. So
Now it's areas we've already seen.
I just see that they retweeted Nintendo America. I don't see them making original tweets.
no, so yeah, okay. So they retweeted Nintendo America.
Okay. But anyway, these clips are showing off things like combat, exploration, and just brief, like, bite-sized pieces. And it looks good. I mean, I don't think the build has really been updated, as far as I can tell. I think it's running on the exact same demo that we saw at E3 because it's the same area, the Great Plateau. I guess it's cool. I mean, in one way, it is sort of like a smart way to promote the game because Twitter videos are probably more likely to be clicked on than YouTube links, just because they play automatically. Some have speculated that maybe this is their way of like building up to something, maybe in terms of the NX reveal, possibly, because hopefully they're going to show new footage for that game at the NX reveal because that's one of the biggest NX games as far as we know. Yeah, I mean it's interesting. There's really not much to say. It's really just, the most exciting part about it is the speculation that they might be building up to something. But really, we don't even, we can't even say that for sure. What do you fellas think? Do you think they're building up, or do you think people are reading into this a bit too much?
I think they're building up
I think
for something. They're hyping it up.
I think they're reading into it too much.
Really?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of European Nintendo accounts posted videos of that. I would say people would be reading into it too much if only Nintendo of America and maybe
but seeing
the
as
UK.
like all of the accounts.
Yeah, I think like Germany and Belgium.
I wonder if like
posted.
at Nintendo is doing it, just like the Japanese account. I'm gonna check that right now. That's interesting. Hopefully it kind of does seem like a coordinated effort in a way. So hopefully it is leading up to that. I think, a lot of Nintendo fans are very anxious to see what the NX reveal has in store. Now, Nintendo Japan has not been posting this. But pretty much all...
What about Nintendo of America?
Oh, no. I hate those accounts. Those are Nintendo USA, Nintendo... Oh, God. Anyway, so hopefully... I don't know. Like, I think people might be reading into it a little bit, but at the same time, my brain is on NX mode, so I want to believe. We're going to find out soon. Hopefully they announce in early September or by the end of August when the event is going to be. I just want the announcement of the announcement.
And we'll talk about NX in a bit.
Oh yeah, we've got some cool rumors and things like that.
Yeah.
And more. We've got even like original content topics. Now, Pokemon Worlds, I can't say I followed it, but I know some fellows in here who probably did.
I didn't.
You didn't?
Yeah, I didn't. I watched the closing ceremony, and that's it.
I watched the finals. I couldn't watch the semifinals or any other matches because I was busy at work, but yeah, I managed to see the finals.
Cerebee's Joe Merrick didn't too well in the Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really into competitive Pokemon, so
I'm not into it either, but I like watching it. I just like seeing strategies, see what they come up with.
Pikachu Libre.
Seeing if they could make a Charizard KO a Greninja.
Yeah. Or if someone will use like a Pachirisu like 3 years ago.
Well, an Assault Vest defensive Raichu is pretty close to that. Raichu has terrible defenses.
So who won?
Okay, well, in case you are unaware, Pokemon Worlds is split into 3 categories, which are basically just the age groups. There's the Junior Division, which means they were born in 2005 or later. First place in Junior Division was Corey Connor from the U.S., and second place is Shu Harasaki from Japan. The Senior Division, which means they were born between 2001 and 2004. First place had Carson Confer from the U.S., 2 double C names, and second place was Yuki Wada from Japan, And the Masters division, which means they were born before the year 2000, was won by Wolf Glick. Glick? I don't know.
Yeah, Wolf Glick. Yeah.
And second place, Jonathan Evans. All guys, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, girls.
Yeah, I don't actually know if any girls were even. I assume there were girls,
Yeah,
but
no,
I don't know.
I think it was last year that a girl won juniors.
Oh, nice,
Okay,
GG.
that's good.
Yeah, and she was from Japan, so yeah.
I'm actually surprised that, like, from what I always heard, I thought Japan and Europe dominated these, but the U.S. dominated this year. So.
Stepping their game up, huh?
No, I think the U.S. has more World's Championships than any other country.
Well, I mean, Europe's
remember
not a
Ray
single
Rizzo?
country.
Remember like Ray Rizzo?
No. All I remember is the South Korean Patrisu guy.
No, so Ray Rizzo won Worlds like 2 times in a row, and then he won it again like the year after, I believe.
Right.
So yeah, so he has most of the World Championships in the U.S. And yeah, I was watching the finals of the Masters division, and I don't know, it's just competitive Pokemon is just so weird. They were using I know one guy had a Mega Rayquaza, Primal Kyogre, Primal Groudon, and a Hitmontop. That was it.
In my top.
And I believe the other guy had a Cernius, both Primal Pokemon, and I don't remember
I
the
thought you
other
could
one.
only have 2 box Pokemon, like box legendaries.
I don't know.
'Cause, like, before you could only have 1, and I thought this year they made it so you could have 2.
But what do you mean? What do you mean by box legendaries? Just
Like anything on the box, including Mewtwo. So like
really?
Lugia, Ho-Oh,
I don't know.
and no mythical.
Hmm.
I thought that was how.
I don't know. It's just weird that they
competitive
use
Pokemon
legendary Pokemon.
Yeah.
How do they get those Pokemon with perfect Because I bet they look for perfect IV Pokemon.
Either they soft reset a million times in front of the legendary, or they hack.
Can you submit hacked Pokemon in a competition though?
If you make them look legit to the point where there's not really any way they can tell, then they'll let it through.
Yeah.
Because for all they know, you did do all the work. However, if anyone out there used like a shiny legendary in this, then I'd be really
They've used that before though.
Yeah, I've seen that, but I'd be really skeptical of them. Whereas
A
if it's
lot.
like a normal shiny, like normal Pokemon shiny, then you could just say they got lucky and were doing Mashida method to breed the Pokemon or
But
something.
what if their 4 Pokemon are shiny?
If all of them, then I would be skeptical of that too.
I think that happened in the last competition before X and Y came out. I think the winner Pokemon, all of them.
I
I don't know. I like competitive Pokemon. I kind of wish I could get into it, but it's just too much work. And I respect all those players that go out there and actually work for it. So, yeah, and I do like these competitions because the winner. Do you know the prize for the Pokemon World Championships?
Isn't it like a college sponsorship or
College,
something?
yeah, it's a scholarship money.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's awesome for kids.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
play video games and get college paid. Well, probably partly. I don't think they pay for your whole college, but
well, it's money that's going towards your college
yeah, it's
education.
still helpful.
Yeah, I think you can transfer it if you're an older person that wins it. So
If you've already graduated college and
I guess.
don't need college money. So,
That's cool though.
yeah.
Come on. Yeah, yeah. So unfortunately, we don't play competitive, so we don't really
Yeah.
have a lot to talk about
And
this. But If you want to get into competitive, just Google videos
Go
on
to
YouTube.
playpokemon.com.
Yeah.
I think it's Play Pokemon. It has all the rule sets. It shows you where local tournaments are.
Yeah.
It gives you, I think there's tips on it.
Join a community. I would say that would work for you best. Look for a local Pokemon community. If you can't find any, find one online.
Hmm.
I would say most of those communities welcome new players, and will help you learn about that. So, yep, get to it, and you can get a college education.
Someone who doesn't accept Pokemon is the Tokyo Olympics.
Oh.
Thanks. So, at the Brazil closing ceremonies, there's a little bit with the transition to Tokyo thing, where it had a bunch of different anime, manga, and video game characters. Pac-Man showed up, and it ended with Mario trying to get from Rio to Rio, or was he going from Rio to Tokyo or to Rio? I don't remember. But he
Tokyo
went.
to Rio.
Yeah, okay. So he went through a warp pipe, and then the Prime Minister of Japan came out of the warp pipe dressed as Mario, and yeah, that was cool. And then day after, Tokyo 2020 announced merchandise for the Olympics, and for the most part, it's like Astro Boy, Sailor Moon, Crayon Shinshin, Luffy, Naruto, Goku, and I think that's Precure. But there's one Nintendo-related character, and that is Jib and Yan from Yokai Watch.
Yay!
So, hype.
It's not even a Nintendo character. It's just related to.
Yeah, Yokai Watch has been only on Nintendo consoles as well as smartphones, I guess. But
Now they need to release Yokai Watch 3 in the
it's-
United States before 2020.
But it's level 5 games, so it's not.
yeah,
Just their games are usually on Nintendo consoles for now.
For always.
Well, unless there's a Vita 2 and
Nope.
they decide
Nah,
to
that's
go
not gonna
there.
happen, dog.
Come on, level 5.
well, anyway, yeah. So, I mean, so far all you can really buy are, like, hats and bags and stuff with, like, pretty much, I don't think these are new images. I think these are just official artwork of all the characters together for some reason, if you really want that. However, they have said that at a later date there will be more brands as well as more merchandise to buy, probably closer to the actual Olympics starting, so there's a chance Nintendo characters like Mario and probably Pokemon, they might
Let's
go
get
for
Sonic
Pikachu.
in there.
Oh yeah, hopefully.
It would be great if they have the Squid Sisters perform at the opening
Yeah, I know.
ceremony.
I would go just for that.
I don't know if they were in that poll.
Or Hatsune Miku. Was Hatsune Miku in there?
No, the only like non real life things were Muse and Aqua. Like everything else were like real people, I think. And I mean, technically, you can make the argument Muse and Aqua are real because like say you actually perform as Muse and Aqua in concert. So I don't know, but whatever. Anyway, I don't think Squid Sisters or Miku were in the poll.
Aw.
So they might be in merchandise though. Who knows?
That would be good.
Yeah. Plus, there's gonna be merchandise for that though, and there's gonna be a game tied to those Olympics, and that's gonna be Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games.
You know it. I can't wait, really.
Oh yeah.
And guess what? It's gonna be on NX probably.
And before it's on PS5.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Wait, okay, so let's think about this. In 4 years, where do you think Nintendo will be?
Okay, hold on.
Dead.
So, here's the thing. Assuming NX has a good start, which I think that they're set up for it to have, assuming the launch lineup is good, they've talked about how they want it to be a long-lasting platform, right?
Yeah.
I think one of the best case scenarios for NX is that the base can be used as a supplemental computing device, which provides more power. And they can release a new base every 2 or so years to increase the power of the machine. I think if that is the case, they can make NX last a long time, and I think whether or not that's the case, NX will still be healthy by 2020. Like, regardless of whether that's the case, because it will only be 3 years old.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that, but by 2020, it's just gonna get outpowered by the next
But they don't care.
PS4 or PS5.
It's a handheld.
They don't care, but the consumers will care, and we're gonna see that. Plus, I would say by 2020, there's gonna be more 4K TVs out there, and people that care about 4K content, 4K video games. So, yep. What about you, Connor?
I don't. It's a hard situation because I would say like if it is a handheld, then Nintendo's handhelds always have dominated no matter what their power is. Like the Vita's way better, like stronger than the 3DS. The 3DS still dominated. I'm pretty sure the PSP is stronger than the DS. The DS still dominated it. I think the Game Gear was stronger than the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, it was.
So, and Game Boy Color still dominated. So, but on the other hand, consoles aren't like that, and because it's kind of a hybrid type, plug-in thing, it's hard to tell. Because like, what are they gonna try selling it as? Are they gonna sell it as both? If they do it as both, then what's the general population gonna consider it as?
No, and think of third parties too. How many third parties actually support the 3DS? The 3DS
Square Enix is the only one I can think of.
Yeah, and the 3DS is the 3DS was successful.
Yeah.
It was really successful, but it never got that. Yeah, and it never got that third party support that the DS
Capcom.
had. Capcom. But where's
Square
Activision?
Enix, Level 5.
Where's Activision? Where's EA?
Yeah.
Where's
it's
Ubisoft?
mostly Japanese companies.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they could survive on that, but...
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. It's just... yeah, they need to learn how to market this thing.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So they can be like, all your favorite Nintendo titles on the go.
Mm. But you can already do that.
Yeah, but not all your favorite Nintendo titles, just half of them. Now you have all your favorite Nintendo titles on the go.
No, I know how they'll sell it. They'll be like, Pokemon on your TV.
Yeah. Pokemon on your TV, like what else on your TV? 2D Kirby? It's been 5 years, 2D Kirby. Come back to your TV. Well, I guess Rainbow Curse is 2D Kirby, but you know what I mean. Traditional Kirby. Like, come back. Pokemon's going to be a big one. People are going to die for that Pokemon on their TV, but Game Freak's going to be like, oh, you can only play it on the handheld unit.
You plug it into the TV, it's just our logo up on the screen.
Yeah, I could actually see them do that, so... I'm not even...
Now, would that be Game Freak, or would that be Pokemon Company, though?
That would be Game Freak.
Yeah, because they would be like, I think that would be Game Freak, because they'd be like, we have to maintain the traditional experience.
Yeah. Remember, they didn't add a full 3D for X and Y or Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, so.
I think that's more the 3DS can barely run X and Y as is. They were just poorly optimized.
We'll see how Sun and Moon turn out.
Yeah.
I think it's just gonna be the same though. So.
It's gonna be the exact same, just as bad. I mean, hopefully the frame rate's slightly better, even with 3D off.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to be able to go in a battle with 3D off and have 30 frames per second.
Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were a little better on that, but yeah.
Or when you get into a horde battle.
3DS.
When you get into a horde battle and turn to 3D, oh my god, it's like 10 frames per second.
Yeah, it just takes a dive.
And then Smash is all like, hi guys, 60.
Yeah, 60 at 3D. Sakurai the God.
Aside from like the Pikmin
assist trophies
and stuff.
Yeah. Mostly amazing.
Alright, so now, we're talking about NX now, so let's just move on. Next.
Well, that is our topic. Next
True.
topic. Hi.
Hey, it's here. We have the Wii Remote-like controllers, possibly. A report
Yay.
from Let's Play Videogames.com, which has many former people from Destructoid, claims that the NX will have detachable Wiimote-like controllers similar to the Wii Remote Plus, and a form of, I quote, advanced vibration force feedback, end quote.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ho-ho.
Similar to the...
Detachable Wii Remote type things that vibrate. Ho-ho.
Oh, And that's similar to the Vive controller. And
Dink.
the way they describe it is interesting. They say, it's not just one vibration for all situations. There's a notable difference between the hard, abrupt feedback of a sword clash or the softer, longer thud of something like hitting a tennis ball.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I would certainly like to use that. Certainly no system seller, but it seems like it could make for some interesting experiences. It would be very cool if in like something like Just Dance you could like feel the rhythm. Although I doubt Ubisoft would go that far. But so yeah, I mean, a lot of people have been freaking out about this and be like, oh no, we cannot have another Zelda with waggle controls. Like, okay, there's a few things you have to know. Number one, that probably won't be implemented for Zelda. Number two, if it is, it'll be completely optional, so it's nothing to worry about. Like,
Yeah,
the
'cause
Wii
you
U
can't
version.
do that on the go.
Yeah, that too. Like, you can't be like swinging that around on the bus. Like, you can maybe do it at home, but like that's it. So like, we know the Wii U version has traditional sword controls. They're not going to change that for the NX version. Like, that's not going to happen. So that you shouldn't be worried about that. They said Just Dance 2017 would be one of the first games to use it, and they said it's going to slowly phase out the Wiimote. So like, you're going to be able to use Wii Remotes with something like Just Dance and these things, but they're going to try to phase out the Wii Remotes pretty quickly, hopefully. Yeah, it's interesting, I guess. I mean, I really like the Wii Remote for most games. So I think if this is true, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess maybe we'll actually get Skyward Sword HD.
That's true. That's possible, actually.
Yeah.
This is a thing.
Please.
Yeah. I don't know. Not much to say here. I mean,
Okay.
you know, whether or not it's valid, I really am not. I don't think I'm confident enough to say. Although the report is based on two independent sources, one of which is a source which leaked the Until Dawn Russia Blood VR experience a week before its announcement, so possibly some validity there.
Okay.
Emily Rogers who has been semi-accurate, has also said she agrees with this. So again, whether or not you agree with Emily, she's been right on some things, and this is one of them she's sort of sticking with. Now, I'm curious to see whether other outlets jump onto this, like whether Eurogamer jumps on IGN, because I believe it was IGN corroborated the Eurogamer report, I think it was, and they wouldn't just do that like nilly-willy. So whether or not this is true, I guess we're going to maybe find out by how many other sources sort of stand by it. But again, this is one of the things where if I am true, it's it's fine as long as it has proper analog sticks. I imagine it would be sort of like an evolved Wii Remote, like maybe with an analog stick and a D-pad. I guess we're gonna wait and find out.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, I want to ask you guys a question about the NX.
I'm ready.
Why do you think Nintendo's waiting so long to announce it? To officially
Because
announce
they
it?
don't want copycats.
Yeah, I mean that's what they've said. Yeah.
I don't
Do
really.
you think that's a good excuse though? Do you think
No.
Sony or Microsoft will actually copy that?
I mean,
Okay, well, here's the thing. Research and
Copy
development.
them now.
Yes, research and development is a thing that takes time. Sony and Microsoft both have investors, just like Nintendo. The investors won't let them just kind of like rush something out that's like unproven without any sort of research development at all. So unless Sony and Microsoft were already working on it, then no. If we're talking about bootleggers, they're going to rush it out as soon as possible anyway, no matter when it's revealed. So that doesn't really matter. So I think that excuse is stupid. If it's actually why they didn't show the NX at E3, then they're stupid. Yeah.
here's the thing: we're like 6 months out, right? Or 7? Well, we'll be 6 months out in September, right? And it's almost September. I think a reveal really should happen in September so that they have enough time to market the thing. I think September is kind of like the last month for it to happen, assuming it releases in March, which it kind of has to for the investors. My main concern, honestly, is... Well, actually, I was talking about this with people on Twitter earlier. and that's whether or not Breath of the Wild will make launch. I really hope it does. Do you remember the quote from IJ Onuma where he said it was almost done and they were reaching the point where they were just doing text work, like they were in Skyward Sword? So I posted that on this Twitter conversation, but then someone replied, well, Miyamoto said Pikmin 4 was nearing completion. So, like, can that quote from Onuma be trusted? That's the question.
Mhm.
I think it can, based on how much we've seen.
Yeah. So if they announce the NX next month or September, they would have to do it after the PlayStation thing, so they can give it time.
Right. When is the PlayStation thing again? Like
September
7th. Oh, 7.
Yeah, September
Okay.
7th.
And aren't there like 2 PlayStation things happening?
So there's so the one on September 7th is at New York.
Okay,
New York
in like
City.
the theater, right?
Yeah, and then there's one, I think September 9th, that's for Asia.
Okay.
And I think there's another one too for Japan. So.
Oh wow. Okay then. So yeah, probably it will come after that. I'm just looking.
Yeah. There's actually another. I think the other one is September 13th for just Japan. So.
Oh, yeah, I knew something was in September 13th.
Yeah.
And wasn't that kind of when people were saying the NX event might be the 13th? I remember hearing like a lot of people. I mean, obviously, I don't know if I trust any of it, but there are a ton of people speculating. Oh, it's going to be this date or this date. I don't know.
It's Tokyo Game Show, so we all.
I think the 15th or the 17th or the 19th, one of those days. I'll check right now. 2016, right? Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah, because I think that
Yeah, it starts on the 15th.
15. Okay, so that conference, that PlayStation conference on September 13th is tied to their Tokyo Game Show presentation, and I really doubt Nintendo's going to be a Tokyo Game Show to show anything else except Zelda, maybe, but just Zelda on Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say at least the last. I think they would have to wait until like the last week of September if they want to announce anything. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think one issue with Nintendo waiting so long is just last week, the internet had this huge meltdown over another product in gaming, No Man's Sky, having a ton of hype because there was nothing to go on really for it, and hype just started spiraling out of control. And it was a major letdown because everyone's hype was way too high, and no matter how good the developers were, like I don't think they're bad developers, but no matter how good they are, there's no way the game would have lived up to the hype it had.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Nintendo's approaching that kind of issue where like
might be already there. So.
Yeah, like everyone has in their mind, it's some kind of like even before the Eurogamer thing, it's some kind of hybrid. So if it ended up not being a hybrid, I think there would have been instant letdown just from that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's one issue with them waiting this long.
Yeah. Yeah. And well, they have to announce it soon though.
Plus, it's like weird how they're marketing Zelda and they're like it's all related to Wii U, and then suddenly it's just going to be all NX.
Yeah, they're going to shift to NX.
They're probably not going to mention the Wii U version at all once the NX version's announced.
Yeah, I think they're getting too close to holiday season, and that's really bad for them if they do that.
Yeah, because then it's just going to get drowned out with all the new releases.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the press sites, it will be like all reviews and stuff, so news stories kind of get buried.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have to show this thing soon.
Oh yeah, just by the end of the month, like guaranteed. Or when I say the month, I mean September, but
yeah. Unless something weird happens next weekend, Nintendo announces a Nintendo Direct to show it off.
Oh yeah, and
that way they would
skip.
That way they wouldn't be. Yeah, that way they would avoid Tokyo Game Show. I don't think they want to take it to a con.
Hmm.
What were you gonna say?
Do we think they're gonna do? okay, I want to keep this brief, but do you think like we're gonna get a direct or like a press event, or how are we gonna see this thing?
I hope it's a press event.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it's just a tweet with a little video.
Oh
or,
my
it's,
god!
or it could be a press release.
Oh god, that would be
Not
terrible.
even a video, just a press release.
Yeah.
No pictures. They just paint a very detailed picture for you.
Or maybe a press release with the logo and the official name, no pictures.
It's like, we
Nintendo
will officially
announcers.
reveal the whatever
in December. Yeah.
December 25th.
No, expect a reveal at the beginning of the year.
I feel if they wait till the beginning of the year, that would just be terrible if they still plan on launching it in
Oh,
March.
that would be awful.
Oh yeah, that
Like,
would
there
be.
would not be enough time for marketing. The
And no,
retailers would be pissed.
No, and then at the beginning of the year, if that happens, and then in that conference or whatever they do, I bet they will announce that they're gonna delay it so they can show it off at E3. I can see that happening.
We're pleased to announce the NX will launch November 2017.
Yeah. Here are the games. You can play them at E3. Bye.
Here are the games that will launch with the Nintendo NX. Only one of them actually comes out at launch. The rest get delayed like 2 years.
Launch window games. Just
Another sign I've waited too long is the fact that companies are actually announcing games for it, including
making their own
Nintendo
logos.
themselves.
and making their own logos.
They're gonna start before all that misinformation keeps spreading.
At this point, they're gonna have to name it NX.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Dragon
Yeah, 'cause-
Quest, everything.
Yeah, Dragon Quest, Just Dance, Sonic. Then Zelda's been confirmed. Technically, Mario has been confirmed, but like, who thought Mario wouldn't be on NX?
Right. It's Mario after all.
It's their mascot. They're not gonna skip it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Man, that would be a nightmare scenario, wouldn't it?
so let's just end this topic with one more question. Do you guys honestly think they will announce it next month? September.
I hope
I'm,
so.
yes
I'm
or no?
skeptical. Yes. I'm skeptical, but I'm going to say yes. I'm leaning towards yes.
Okay, Connor?
I'm gonna say if they're truthful with their "we've learned our lessons" thing, yes. Because if they wait any longer, then I don't think they've actually learned their lessons.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with yes. I hope they announce it next month. If they don't, well, yeah, they're gonna be in trouble. All right, so that's the end of this topic, and we have a question, right?
We sure do.
Yeah. So Jay Remastered, he asks us what our favorite Nintendo character, who our favorite Nintendo character is.
I'm going to have to go with the winged Pikmin.
I'm gonna have to go with non-specific action figure.
Oh, good one.
Damn it. That was the one I was gonna choose. I'll go with the guy from Meme Run. Does that count?
Yes.
Yes. Please. It was
All
on-
right, sure. All right, well, cool, dog. So, Jay, hope you appreciate those answers just as much as we do. We've got some plugs now, don't we?
No, the poll.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong order.
So last week we asked if you are planning on getting Federation Force. 6% of the 36 voters already had it. 8% say they will soon. 33% are waiting for a sale. And 53% our winner say they will never get Federation Force.
Woo! So I'd say 47% is not bad for a game with such crazy backlash.
By the way, is that game hard to find at retailers?
I haven't been to any
Nor have
retailers
I.
since it came out.
You can find it on the Nintendo eShop.
I went to Walmart today. They didn't have it.
Let's just check Amazon.
The place where I work, we didn't get any. So.
I mean, they had it in the Nintendo store the other day.
Oh well, yeah. Of course they're gonna get it.
Amazon
sad they
has
don't
it.
get it.
Well, Amazon.ca has it.
Yeah, I think Amazon has it too. But I mean, did they actually send physical copies?
Wait, you can get it on like eBay or like
Yeah,
the
it's a
eShop,
physical
the eShop
copy.
website.
I bet if you go to GameStop, you can find it, but I'm not sure if you go to a Target or
Sears.
or yeah.
Go to Sears for video games.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say that. Or what's the other place? Or
Toys
Best
R
Buy.
Us,
Toys R Us, Best Buy. Yeah.
Walmart. You know,
Mhm.
they're always consistent.
Yeah.
Consistent in not getting games.
Yeah.
Not getting it. Exactly.
Where else could you shop for games? Let's think of obscure GameStop shops. Stop and Shop for games. 7-Eleven. Japan always does those game cards in 7-Eleven. That's weird to me.
I think you can technically buy games at 7-Eleven if you buy a card.
Yeah.
A
All right. What
PSN
else?
card,
What
an
else?
Asian
What else?
card.
What else?
This is a great topic.
Yeah. Now, what else? What's another store you might not really get a Nintendo
Barnes
game?
and Noble.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
It's a bookstore.
Although they do have Nintendo merchandise there.
Yeah, they do.
Fries.
But then again, that's not a game.
Price actually has games, so.
Okay, Williams Sonoma?
Never heard of that.
Me neither.
How about what's a good clothing store? JCPenney?
The Gap.
JCPenney?
Wait.
The Gap.
JCPenney actually has Nintendo merch.
Really?
Like toys,
Oh my God.
stuff like that.
Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Connor said the Gap. You know, you could have Neiman Marcus. You know, all sorts of
Hot
places.
Topic, maybe?
Nordstrom. The Hot Topic will have tons of merch. Are you crazy? They'll have tons of Nintendo merch.
Yeah. And anime merch.
We need something with none. But I think Connor hit the nail on the head with Gap. So
Yeah.
go to Gap for Metroid Prime Federation Force. You're sure to find it there.
Yeah, just go up to the counter and be like, "Hello, I'd like a Metroid Prime Federation." They'll be sure to have it.
Yeah, they'll think you're delusional is what they'll think. All right, so
The hell's that?
is that a drug, sir? Okay, so anyway, we're gonna finish it off. We've got just a few plugs before we go here.
Other poll.
Yeah? Oh my God! Again, I forgot. Okay.
Someone is not hyped for this.
Yeah. No, I'm not very excited. I'm not looking forward to this poll.
So since we had no topics, we kind of had to make a really crummy poll here. But what's your stance on the Tokyo 2020 Olympics? Are you hyped? Are you gonna be going? Are you really hyped for the next Mario and Sonic game, or do you not even know what sports are?
Exactly. So we have 4 options. You're gonna pick one when we have this poll on Twitter.
Hype.
And if you reply to this one, for every reply, I will kiss my phone. For every answer we get.
Will you put a anime girl picture on your phone while you do it?
No. Let's do this.
That'll be good. That'll be good content for BlazeKick.com.
Let's do this.
All right. For every vote.
No.
Wait,
Okay.
Are we gonna do
okay.
it for? Wait. Okay.
Hold on.
Why are we doing a challenge?
No.
Okay. Wait, hold on.
No. Hold on. We'll buy a $10 eShop card, and for every reply, we'll scratch off a digit, and just say here on the next podcast.
I don't think people are gonna pay attention to that. If I'm being honest with you.
If we don't give enough replies, then we just read off the first 5 digits of the card, and they have to guess the rest of it.
Yes.
All right, but I feel like
you can only reply to it once.
What do you mean by okay? So not vote, but reply. But it's a poll, so I feel like we need to do the votes somehow. I really feel like it should be just kissing your phone a certain number of times, or Amiibo or something like that. How about this? So I have at least 60 Amiibo, and I'll probably get about 60 votes or less. So for each vote I get, I will kiss a different Amiibo.
That's no fun though.
Why are we adding a competition thing to this?
I don't know. It makes it more interesting. It really does.
I'm sure everyone who watches Unleashed already votes. It's our followers that don't.
Yeah. Well, maybe they'll make it. Now they'll make another account just to vote twice, just to show how strongly they feel. And they'll get good content on the BlazeKick Media YouTube channel. You know. So are we gonna do? Which one? I feel like I don't want to spend money. I feel like we should do one that doesn't cost money. Only love.
Do you have a DK Amiibo?
A what? Donkey Kong?
DK? Yeah.
Sure do.
Please do that first.
Alright. So I'll start with Donkey Kong, and I'll put all my Amiibo figures in a line. And for each number of votes we get, I will kiss each one in a BlazeKick Media video for you guys.
Hey.
Sound good? Sound good?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, look forward to that one coming soon. So anyway, we've got some plugs now. Finally, I was looking forward to this.
You're gonna plug Food Wars. That's fine.
Yep.
You can talk about
Yes. I love Food Wars. So first we have Phoenix Wright video. I played the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice demo. Dual Justice. Spirit of Justice demo. That was really good. I enjoyed it. The ending was very funny because he was like in the full game. So I thought that was pretty funny myself. And there was even a temple called Ten Pole Temple. So that was a funny joke too. And there was a dog in the demo. So those are 3 sneak peeks before you go in. Now it's 20 minutes and 1 second long. So if you're willing to dedicate that time, hey, check it out. You know, you can find it on our channel or the links in the description below if you're watching on YouTube, that is. If you're not watching on YouTube, well, I don't really know how to direct you to it. You search demo impressions for the game. And so, also, Food Wars Season 2, Episode 9, you know, we're nearing the end of the season. It's been a good one so far, full of delicious concoctions, aromas, just that really make my mouth water. Man, I would love...
Who's your waifu?
Huh?
Who's your waifu?
The shrimp.
Who's your wife?
The shrimp dish.
Okay.
Best waifu.
Mhm.
Yes.
Which
That
dish
should be
is
the
your
fall.
waifu?
That should be the fall. But
Which dish is your waifu? Arms? Which one?
You sounded really serious there.
Ramen. Because they actually
Ramen
they
dish?
actually made ramen. Yeah,
Oh,
they made a
sweet.
ramen.
Connor, which dish do you like?
Definitely probably wouldn't even eat any of the stuff they've made, but definitely my favorite is gotta go with the classic.
Oh my god, the dog is going so fast!
Gotta go with the squid peanut butter.
Oh
thing.
yeah, I remember that one from Season 1.
Yeah, gotta go with the classic.
Yep.
Nice.
Sweet. I remember they thought it was gross. Alright, so, so now that about does it. Be sure to check out our Patreon. We're going to be readjusting those tiers soon, even though Connor stands adamantly by the fact that they are just perfect.
No, I don't.
Right? Or is that Arms?
No,
Which one do you
Tyler.
think they're
That
perfect?
was Tyler.
Oh, that was Tyler. Okay, well, Tyler thinks they're perfect. However, we're going to be mixing them up a little bit. Can you guys tell us how we're going to be
Yeah.
mixing them up?
We don't know yet, but yeah, we're
it's a
gonna work
mystery.
on
No,
it.
if we can reveal, however, if you give us $1 million a month, we will fly to your house and kiss
All
you.
of us.
Yes. And
But
we'll
in a
kiss
good
you.
way. In a good way.
Mhm.
Not in a bad way.
So you better be hyped for that. You better start saving your money.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, like think about how many like eShop purchases you often not make just for that honor. But like, hey, it'll be a great time. You know, we'll go out to dinner and everything like that. It'll just be a great time. We can go to the movies. You know, see whatever's playing as soon as you accumulate $1 million. Heck, that might be by the time we're all dead and gone. Well, yeah, that's it for Patreon, right?
Some rich guys just like
yeah.
waiting for us to make this tier now.
Patreon.com/PlayStation.
Oh yeah. Not Blizzkick Media, just Blizzkick. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Blizzkick Media. That is youtube.com/Blizzkick Media. Maybe you're listening on the channel right now or not. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes and Google Play. Read a review. If you like it, give us 5 stars. If you really just hate it, maybe don't. Somewhere between 1 and 3, you know, in that case.
Share it though.
Yeah,
Please
do share it. You know, whether you like it or hate it, even if you think it's just total garbage, just say, "Ew, I hate this." I'm gonna click share anyway.
Put a link to the podcast, and then you can
put it on your websites. Top article, new Nintendo Unleashed. If you sponsor us,
Please don't make promises.
no promises, no promises. That was a joke. Just to be clear, you can. When I say that, you can put the word "joke" in big letters or something like that.
It's Joe.
Or you can bleep it out. It'd actually be pretty funny if you bleeped it out.
Bleep it out using "It's Joe."
Just stretched over a 10-second period.
It's Joe.
Please do that. Please do that. Okay. Also, be sure to follow us on Twitter. I'm @Dachi007. Everyone?
I'm at
Hello?
Crunchyroll.
Arms?
I'm at Sonic/Hedgehog.
Sonic/Hedgehog, eh?
Oh. No, what is it? What's his
Underscore.
Hedgehog?
Silly Arms.
Right.
Okay, so also be sure to... I forget what the last thing is.
Visit blazkick.com.
Oh, there you go. For more dank IPA recipes. All right. News, reviews, anime reviews, VN reviews. Connor does a really good job over there. He really does. I don't do much
Connor's
of
Corner.
anything. Yeah, Connor's.
Connor's Corner.
Yeah,
Can we change the logo on April Fool's Day to just say Connor's Corner?
that would be good. We're gonna do that.
Everyone's-
One half
everyone
will be Connor's Corner. The other will be
I think by everyone you mean 2 people.
yeah, Blaze Cake Eats.
Don't stop, make it pop. Something tonight. I'ma fight
Till we see the sunlight, tick-tock, on the clock,
yeah,
but the party don't stop.
Okay.
No, oh, 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 oh,